Hello, everyone. How are
Hi.
you going? Hi, I am Nic, and I am joined with three wonderful women, and we're all here today just to talk about how we actually gather together and we rise together. So, Leanne, Alma, and I have all started like a weekly catch up, and today we have a really special guest. We've invited Kathleen to join us today. The cool thing about Kathleen is I actually met her face to face first before I met her online. How unusual is
Offline first.
Oh,
that? I love it. So, I'm Nicole. I live in Wollongong in Australia, and I have been a digital business owner for over 4.5 years, and I love it. This business has changed my life, and I just can't help but share it with everyone. So, Kathleen, can you introduce yourself to everyone?
I am Kathleen Edwards, a mom of two, a dental nurse for 18 years, burnt out dental nurse for 18 years. And I've been in the business in less than a year, very new, but it has a big impact on me already, I can tell. And yes, and I'm loving it.
I love it. And your whereabouts do you live?
I'm from Melbourne,
In
Melbourne,
Melbourne.
Australia.
Yay! Love it. Now, Miss Leanne, let everyone know about you.
I love how you said Australia because I feel like
Australia.
I'm so good at doing
Hi,
Australia
mate.
from Toronto. I'm yeah. Hi everyone. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I've got to up my game. And I'm a married wife. I've got four beautiful children, because I've got a foster daughter as well. And I'm a grandmother. And oh yeah,
Wow,
I'm
very
loving
young.
my life. And I found my digital business, and I'm so grateful for my foster daughter because um, providing her needs led me to being open to this
Mm.
amazing experience. But you'll learn more about that in a minute. Alma, take it away.
Yay, I'm so excited to be here and thank you. This is big opportunity for having us here. So,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone wants to hear the story, the heart behind preservehto.com. Hello, I'm Alma from Kayama, New South Wales, Australia. A proud
Woo!
Filipina, a mother of two boys, a devoted wife, and a founder of preservehto.com. And I found this business as a promising in my behind my journey because I was burned out with my cafe. So now I transform my life being here. Back to you, Nicole.
Love it. I
Thanks.
love it. So cool. I actually love the fact that all of us are from Australia. Like
Yes.
Yes.
that's pretty cool, because often we're talking with people that are from different parts of the world, but it's nice that um, people are in Australia loving doing this business and
We
know
are
that it's so
growing.
global. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
good. Awesome. Well, I mean, talking about people in Australia doing business, like today's question, like today's topic is actually about why did we say yes?
Yeah.
Because in my head, the logical thing for Australians, or at least what I was taught, was you go to school, you go to either work or university or TAFE, and then you work until you retire, and then you retire. I mean, the retirement age keeps growing and growing and growing, so you might retire when you're 90 now. But like for me, running my own business wasn't something that was in my heart that I needed to do. But for some people it is. And so I would love to know, from you all, what made you become a digital business owner? And I'm actually going to ask Leanne first, if you can start.
Because I've already started. Yeah, look, for me, I don't think when I first came across this business, I was kind of looking for a business idea for my daughter because she has a disability and she needs the support of her support workers to be able to create a business for herself. So I was looking for ideas. And I thought, well, maybe I could start something, like a little shop but I knew that I needed to do something that was going to be a little bit more flexible with her time because she's got therapy appointments. A normal 9 to 5 wouldn't have really worked for her. So I had that in the back of my mind. I was searching online, just scrolling as we do when we're waiting in therapy appointments, rah, rah, rah. It was actually my birthday when I saw an ad for Amy Ting in Canada, and she was at the park playing with the kids, and she was talking about how the founders had started a program for everyday people to start a business, but be supported in that process. And she was saying that she found success with it. But what she loved about it was that she was able to go to the park with the kids, fully devote her time to them. And then when they were happy and content, she could then work on a business, and she was finding success in it. So that got me, intrigued. So I went and checked it out, and 6 years later, here I am, still doing the business and loving it and loving it. And Nikki, it's really interesting. There was that hesitation, to start a business online because I didn't really know how I was going to do it because I certainly wasn't able to do all the systems kind of things. I didn't know what products, or I didn't really want to get involved with having to ship out like a whole lot of products to people. I don't have time for that stuff. Who has time for that? I certainly didn't as a busy mom and grandma. But then this system just ticked all the boxes that I needed. So my role is really just 10% of what actually a whole business.
So was there a moment, because I know you said you watched a webinar and like you saw Amy's ad, where was the moment that you go, oh, yes, I'm going to do this? What made you press that initial button, even for the initial find out more information?
Yeah, that's great. I think for me, that moment, that aha moment, was somebody said, and she was a nurse on the panel of people that were in the introduction. She said, if nothing changes, no thing changes. So for me, I knew that, look, I was a busy person and I was, doing life with my daughter, my children, my husband. That routine would just keep going. Nothing was changing. It was just the cycle was the same, right? But I knew that if I had to get started, I had to do something different today to get a different outcome. So when they were talking about all the things that they provided, and all I had to do was, one, show up, do the training in my own time, and be readily available for people. I thought, well, yeah, all those boxes, I can tick that. I didn't have all the answers, but I knew all these people were using the system, getting results. And I just knew that I had to take some sort of action. So for me, it was all about, I need to do something different to get a different outcome. And I need to start now, because that was something that I'd had heard, again, in the introductions. People say, the one regret I have is that I didn't start earlier. I was showed this opportunity before. I didn't start back then, and I really wish that I had have started back then. So for me, that was like a little bit more of a push to get moving. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. I think it's always interesting just to hear, like, I guess you said that push, like what was that push because there's so many things out there. So it's like, what I love that was really, it was the ability for you to be able to do it wherever, whenever. And you saw someone that was like you. That made you go, actually, I can do that.
It's interesting because as I was, really looking into and researching the program and that, I really felt like the founders were really familiar to me. And I didn't realize, but I'd actually seen their material online before and was really intrigued. But I wasn't in a position then to take that action to go forward. But it intrigued me. And, I pinched myself and I realized I was actually like that person that said, the only thing is I wish I had started before, because I recognized them and I thought, well, I could be so far ahead right now if I had just taken that step before. And so it's amazing. It's amazing how things come around when you're ready. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
No worries.
So Kathleen, is your story similar to Leanne's or completely different? Like what actually
I
made
can
you
relate
say
a bit. I can relate a bit with the sort of a little regret because I've known this business since 2018.
Oh,
oh
okay.
wow.
I've watched the webinar. I paid the 149 2018.
Wow, wow,
I've
wow.
been a
Wow.
member of Dream Team 2018, but then I
Wow.
didn't take the leap of faith yet. I was so
Yeah.
skeptical, very skeptical, negative, because if you, because my mindset, I grew up with the mindset of like what you said, Nicole, like study. After
Mm.
you finish school, you have to work, work,
Yep.
work, 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 and then retire.
Yep.
So these things that coming up in my feed, like, oh, something new, straight away we think it's a scam. It's because it's different. It's because it's
Yep.
different. It's not how I grew up with. Very
Mm.
different to my the mentality that I had before.
Yep.
So, but still, because I want something, I know in my heart that I want something, but in denial because I don't know anything. What could it be that I really want? So when so when this feed come up, she's from Canada, a Filipino. She's from Canada. I saw her ad, and then I messaged her, and then straight away I got this, you know, skip. What do you call that? In
The
my
heart
heart,
to
there's
heart.
a calling. Like, there's something. Like, what is this? So different. I don't know, but it's just something. And then I watched the webinar. The more I like it, right? And then I register, and then I was shocked because, of course, like any other legit business, there's an investment. So
Mm.
first, it was skepticism. Why,
Mhm.
why we need to invest like this? And it's very new to me. But I didn't. I was just quiet. I didn't. She kept messaging me. I was so quiet until I forgot about it. And then
Yep.
2 years after, I gave birth already to my son. And then another ad come up again. RNet's ad, right? So I messaged her because I told her I sort of knew about this business, but I want to refresh, right?
Yes.
And then and she told me about it, and then yes, this is the same thing what I've watched, and I kept quiet again. I
Wow.
yes, I didn't take an action again. So see the wasted time. You see the wasted time,
Oh,
guys.
the heart.
So you know the regret that I'm feeling now, that what am I doing before? So I
Oh.
kept quiet again. And then I went again to Dream Team. Is this really real? I know it's real already, right? Because I've seen friends. I have my batchmates in high school who are in the Dream Team. Like, and then they were already thriving until one friend of mine, she's a critical nurse in New York. And then she was like, today I'm a boss free.
Mm-hmm.
She retired from her work and then, oh my God, what am I doing?
Yeah.
This could be me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm already 45 and I don't have enough savings. And the moment my body says slow down, my income slows down too. The
Yeah.
moment I will stop working, my income will stop too. And what will happen with this little savings that I have? Right? And who knows what will happen in the long run, emergencies or whatever, the unexpected happenings in our lives. And what will happen?
Yeah.
Nothing. Money coming in, but money coming out. So that's what I was thinking. What am I doing? So I have to think. So that's when I contact again RNF after 2 years, and she forgot about me. Maybe like maybe she tried to go back like through the messages. Oh, and even me, I tried to go through the messages like, oh my God, it's 2 years back. And then
Yeah.
I said hi. I decided to join. I just said I decided to join straight away. Paid again the 149 because that obviously it has expired already, right? And then
Yeah.
after that, 2 days after, I just
And
buy
here you are.
straight
You.
away.
I love
For
it.
me,
And
I'm
you actually
missing
got
out
to
a
meet
lot.
Aaron.
Yes, because I'm missing out a lot. I feel like, oh, I'm missing out a lot. I could have done this before. What am I doing? What am I
Yeah.
doing? So
But
yes,
now look
and
at
here
you.
I am. And then good thing my coach is very she's very good. She tried to understand me. Don't feel that you're late. You are on time.
Yes.
Because
Exactly.
maybe that time, if you don't, even if you have the money to invest, but if you don't have the mindset, it still
Mm.
won't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have that heart that you want because you want change, but the mindset, it doesn't connect with the emotion, and the mind doesn't connect, it still won't work. So now I have the mindset now, should be, it has to be, because I've wasted like 5 years, right? Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, and then
Wow.
I'm here now, and then I feel, that relief as soon as I come, as soon as I already join, that relief, that, oh my God, I can't believe I'm already here. Like I
Yeah.
already have my feet forward in here. I already stepped in,
Yeah.
because I know that everything will go into place, because I'm in the
Yeah.
right place. I'm with the right community. I'm with the right
Correct.
people. And I see that the trainings, the masterminds, it's just
Yeah.
mind blowing.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah.
not just about the income. I'm not earning that good yet, right?
Got to
But
start
the
somewhere.
goal, my purpose, I found my purpose. I believe in myself that I can do more. I was
Yeah.
able to like talk to many people, because I'm just an isolated person before, very shy. And then now look at me, I'm in live session with you guys. It's already an achievement for me,
Yeah.
And then I feel like my dreams is getting to reality, because I'm
Yes.
already in here. So that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I feel secure that I know it will never stop. This will not stop. It will just keep growing.
Yeah.
It may be slow for now, but it will still reach there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what I can hear already, like honestly, it was probably the perfect moment for you to start.
Yeah.
You can look
I
back and think,
think
I
yes.
needed
I'm
this at
not
that
late, right? I'm
perfect
in the
moment.
perfect time. That's what my
Yes.
coach said. You are in the right time, Kathleen. You're not late,
Yes.
Yes.
because
Yes.
that time was not
Never
your
too late.
time. This
Yeah.
is
Exactly.
your time.
That's
Mm.
right.
You didn't
And
waste any time, because
it
you
already
you
sounds
just
like
know
there's
this.
been growth.
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
growing that time.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is
Awesome.
cool to say that there was like, it wasn't even that you'd said no initially. It was just that it's
I
like,
did
oh,
it.
the
I
world
did it.
just went on and 5 years went past.
I didn't get a refund. I didn't get my refund. Even she told me, you can get a refund after this now, because I know in my heart, maybe I will join, maybe in 2 months or 3 months I will still join.
Yeah.
But then as things happen, I got pregnant, I gave birth, I totally forgot about it. Just keep
Yeah.
stalking in Dream Team. Oh, look at them, look at them, look at them, without thinking that could be me already. I even started first before my coach in Dream Team. Imagine that.
There
Wow.
you go. There you
Mm.
go. All
Wow.
right, Alma, like tell me, like I'd love, like tell your story about, I'd love to know the moment that you
Whoa.
said yes twice.
Wow. A young lady that time, 5 years ago, 2019, I was already in the dream team. But two vision is coming up together, having a coffee shop and the digital business. So these two is bumping to each other. But how do I balance myself? My dream when I was little, I would love to have my restaurant or coffee shop. It's gonna happen one day. I was working in the industry, hospitality since I was little. My dad is a farmer. We have few trees of cafe. I said one day I wanna be a coffee shop owner or to have my own restaurant. And it happened at the same year, the same time. When this lady, which is my coach now, it's Amy Ting, I was sitting exhausted. I was working before in the restaurant. And I said yes to myself when I see the ad on Facebook. I was sitting and relaxing before I'm going to bed. Well, number one, I was skeptical, but my mindset, I was saying, if I don't take action, there's nothing gonna happen. That night, I remember it was very quiet, my boys is already in bed, and I just scroll, and then I said, yes, this is me. But I said, what I gonna do with our plan with my husband? It's already set up within 3 weeks that we're gonna say yes to that coffee shop. So it's all my decision. It's not for my husband and I. So I said to myself, well, why it's happening now? So I choose my dream to have my own cafe. The reason why I choose the coffee shop, because if I put it together, I have no time for my digital, but I pay for it. And then when I start having a chat with Amy, it started my being a skeptical mom that no knowledge about digital at all. Is not a savvy tech. Is a teacher. The background, the profession is a teacher. It's a background. That's my background, and working the hospitality for a long time. And I said, yes. Oh, this community is amazing. Well, I have to continue with this. But what am I gonna do with my business? So I muted. I said to my coach, I'll be back to you when the right time. Guess what happened? 4 years later, Alma get burned out in the coffee shop. It's hardly no sleep. Long hours. Like, I've been counting actually. Within 24 hours, I only have 4 to 5 hours sleep. What are you gonna do when your life is like that? And plus, you have your health issue. Are you gonna look after yourself before you can look after others? My mind, someone is whispering behind me. What's the next transformation you can have in your life? The first thing I see, well, I was in the digital business. Why I should get connected with my coach again, Amy Ting? What's the big bonus? It was Christmas Eve. It happens last year where the right person to buy our coffee shop, and then everything is just happening within 2 weeks. We decided I'm going back in this digital business because I know the community is just unbelievable, amazing. You know what I'm looking forward is the support. It's not just you connect to your coach. You have other people behind you. All you have to do to be present, take an action. And this community is just unbelievable. And I can't be proudest enough to myself and to everyone. Look at Lian. Lian, the first one, is almost the same time as me. Nicole, when I was born in the last year, Nicole came to me and see me, and we have a cafe. How amazing is that? I don't even know Nicole, but Lian connected to her. That's how beautiful the community is. So being a previous cafe owner, so long hours, early morning, late nights. Yes, I love serving my community, but struggling a moment with your family, like no peace of mind. So I found myself missing out a precious time moment with my boys, constantly exhausted, feeling like I was passing my life, me like this. So it came the turning point when I realized my boys needed more of time for myself. So I craved flexibility, a freedom, and the ability to be truly present with them. What's the most important thing is your family, right? And yourself. Saying yes to the digital entrepreneur was saying to your children, like, yes, this is me. Yes to reclaiming my time, and yes to building my life on my own terms. So right today, guess what? My digital business allow me to be there for everyone, every school, every event at school. I'm always present to them. Every having a bedtime story, having game at home if they are not at school, play Monopoly, and every family adventure I always there for them. And it's giving me not just a financial stability, but the freedom to dream bigger and inspire others who are on the blink of burnout. So yeah, that's me. And saying yes changed my life, and it can be changed yours too. Thank you. And that's all for me today. Back to you, Nicole. Really,
Thank you. I love it. I love it.
oh,
And just seeing the fact that you sort of said yes, and your husband was so generous and like got this cafe and, you know, but you put things on pause, and then it came a time when you realized actually, you know, running a cafe is a lot of hard work.
Sure.
You know, and running a business that is flexible around your family is now the priority, and it's actually possible. And for you to be able to step back into it and go, okay, yes, now I'm going to do this, like that's really great.
Yep.
And sometimes there's just that moment where, you know, things happen and you go, oh, actually it's time now.
Mm.
You know, for myself, my son was really sick and I'd kind of been looking for stuff before, but I didn't really know how to do anything. And then I had a good job and things were going really well. And then Leanne was already doing business, and I've known Leanne for more than 20 years.
Wow.
And like I was letting her do her thing, but there came that moment, like there was a moment where I was needing to look for work again after having time off to look after my son who was quite unwell. And I went for a job interview, and I'm like, how on earth can I do this? Like, how can I fit this around my schedule? Because like I literally couldn't, but I also had to pay bills. And it was 11 o'clock at night. So I know it was like late. It was 11 o'clock at night and my head was thinking of all these things. And then it's like, oh, Leanne sent me that link ages ago. Let me see if I can find it. And so I watched this webinar at 11 o'clock at night. And
It's still fresh in your mind.
oh, yeah. But it was like, oh, I think I can do this. But by the end of the webinar, so it's a webinar that goes into lots of details and you get to hear so many different people's stories. And then I was so excited, like it was a physical, like for me, there was a physical, I am excited, I can do this. Actually, I'm going to love doing this.
Yes.
And,
That
you know,
spark.
and I needed to do that. And it was hilarious because I said to Leanne, I'm doing this, but I'm never going to go live on.
Same. We all said the same thing.
Within 3 weeks, I was going live because I realized that people needed to know who I was and needed to know that I wasn't a bot or a scammer, that I'm a real person, I'm authentic.
Yeah.
And I now work with people, encouraging them to go live.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Turn it upside down.
Mystic never grows on stage in front of 400 people.
Exactly right. The person that says she doesn't want to go live.
You never go live.
That's right. I learned that there's amazing things involved.
Yes.
And like you don't have to go live, but I do, like I prefer to go live and let people know who I am.
Actually,
but
this
I
business
just
will
can
shock you.
tangibly feel how excited I was when I said yes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's very good, Nicole. That was
And boy, was I
great.
excited too. Sorry.
I know. I love it. And I think it's a real testimony too, like that, you know, you wouldn't let your best friend know about a business that was rubbish, right? Like, so Leanne let me know about this business. She didn't push me into it. All that sort of stuff. She let me make my own decisions. But boy, has she danced a lot ever since I became a business owner.
Well, Leanne. Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah. And the fact that we're both still here as well, like 4 or 5 years later.
Wow.
And 6 years later, Leanne's hit her 6th year. And running our business, like it would be remiss of me not to invite people to come and have a look at what we're talking about, chat with whoever's page you're on right now, send them a message and go, hey, what are you talking about? What is this webinar? What are you saying you didn't say yes to, but you should have said yes to earlier, and now you said yes, and now things are good. So, you know, we would like to show you what's going on and how you can change your life and how you can actually have that flexibility. So reach out to Alma, Leanne, or Kathleen or myself, and we would love to show you the program. It doesn't cost you anything to have a look except for time. And, you know, you could spend time now or you can wait another 4 or 5 years. But imagine if you started today. Imagine if you started today.
Imagine.
Yes.
We would love to help you to do that. So thanks so much, everyone. We will be back in another week and chat with you all soon. Thanks for joining us as our special guest, Kathleen. It's been lovely.
Thank you, girls. Thank you. First time live.
Oh, well, first time live.
Yes.
Wasn't she fabulous?
Congratulations.
I love it. Thanks so much.